Good day to all of you. My name is Cole from Trade Community, and today I will be doing the weekly forecast for you guys. In today's weekly forecast, we will be going over Bitcoin, Sol, KLAY, Wave, and IMX. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So, looking at Bitcoin, we were actually looking for Bitcoin to get above 50.6k. Look what level that they rejected. They rejected the 50.6. If they went above it and started trading there, I was looking for a hold of 49ks. As you see, they didn't hold above it, came back down, and are now rejecting the 49ks. Now, what am I looking for? I'm either looking for a move down. If they start trading here quite a bit, let me remove this, or let me put that to the side. If they start trading here, I'm looking for a bottom side rejection into the new low, and then we will finally be going towards the levels we've been talking about a lot on stream as well, this whole block to the left. So we have been testing the bottom side, now you want them to test the top side after going in that deep. So that's one thing I'll be looking out for. Another option, of course, is that they will just come back down, or maybe hold this right here. So hold this lower range area. If you hold this lower range area, if you then re-achieve the red line at 49ks, you might touch the top side, hold it, and then finally break above. And then you would go to 54ks that we talked about last week as well. So if you then get there, you want to come back down, hold 51k, and then try to continue your trend up. So let me remove this as well. Here, of course, the 57 to 56ks, they will be one of the most important areas for Bitcoin, in my opinion. As if they can re-achieve that, that will be very bullish. However, if they can't re-achieve that, that would be quite bearish. So what do I mean with re-achieving? Is extending from this, you would touch the top side right here. After touching the top side, you kind of want to hold the bottom, but it could be that they come back down all the way here. If they then go up again, you kind of really want them to achieve and not lose this lower level zone. And then you want to go up, right? So that's the bullish case scenario. Now, of course, bearish case scenario is going to happen as well. So what we can do is come back down all the way here, extend from here all the way up. That would be the bullish case scenario. Following this line again, the same system would be at play then. However, what can happen as well is we get a dive down. If we then get this bottom side rejection and start rejecting this bottom side right here, you're looking for new lows, in my opinion. So the more bearish case scenario is breaking down here, after breaking down, rejecting the bottom side, and then of course you will be heading down. Other than that, I believe that coming down to 44ks again can still be decent. If they come back down here and re-achieve 49ks, then we are still good for a nice up move. However though, I still have some orders all the way down to 33ks. In this area, I'm not sure anymore if we talked about that last week, but coming back down here can of course possibly happen. If they come back down here, we should really be careful for a coming bear market, because if they come all the way back down here, you can still look at this very key area to then look for shorts, and then I do believe that we will actually go lower and mingle into the 20ks. But first things first, right? Let's first focus on this week. Let's see whatever they do here. By Wednesday or by Thursday, we will probably know a lot more about this week. So right now, for the people that will watch the forecast right when it comes out, I'm actually looking for this sweep, and I'm currently looking for lower time frame longs thanks to this sweep. So let's see if that will play out or not. But that's all for Bitcoin. Let's head over to the next pair. So for our next pair, we have Sol Perp, Sol USDT, Sol USD, all the same. So what am I basically looking for on Sol is, I'm actually basically looking for them to come back down. Like you see that they're actually rejecting everything quite a bit more than all the other pairs. So what I will be looking out for, I'm having an alert all the way down here for if they sweep 153. I've been playing Sol a bit in this top range, but not, yeah. I think I got about stopped out. My stop loss was below the low. Yeah, I got stopped out on that one over there. So what am I basically looking for now is I'm actually looking for them to come back lower. However, because they made a new low, we can start looking for lower time frame scalps in this area as well. So now they made the low. What will I be looking forward to is if price goes up all the way to 170, then comes back down, I might be quite interested in looking for long. So you're looking for them to not really achieve it, but yeah, kind of go up above this 172 high. If they can do something like that, I will be interested in looking for a higher low play. If they don't just hold 167, as in they touch the top side to the left and want to hold the bottom side. So these are two opportunities that you might look for. What's a big PT zone then? In my opinion, 185 would be a big PT zone for me. Now, if that doesn't happen and we get a downward continuation, not only on Sol, but also on Bitcoin, then this would be the area that I'm interested in looking for long. So 157 to 153. Of course, they can't sweep this and then we'll see whatever happens, but I'm having an alert here in case that happens. So this would be the bullish case scenario, and this might be the bearish case scenario. However, please remind yourself that even if they come back down all the way here, you know, and maybe they sweep it, they can still come up, go up, hold it, and then blast as well, right? So these are the options I will be looking out for Sol. Let's head over to the next pair. So for our next pair, we have KLAY USDT. Looking at KLAY on the daily, oh man, they have done this very nice retest. You kind of wanted them to start making new highs, but yeah, they kind of failed at doing so. So let's look at the lower time frame to see if we can get a hunch of what it might actually do. Now, looking at this lower time frame, I'm actually kind of interested in KLAY, especially at these lower lows levels. So I'm actually looking for KLAY to come back down all the way to 120. If they can touch 120-ish, what I'm looking for then is for them to get above the previous move that brought us there. So then I'm looking for them to get above 133. If they can get above 133, you're looking for a retracement into the pump. And of course, then you want to keep on making new highs. Now, the main important thing will, of course, be getting above this 133 level. If they can get above it, then touch the previous high failure, you want them to come back down, hold it as support, and then it can go up all the way to 1.48, if not higher. So that's the bullish case scenario. The bearish case scenario, in my opinion, would be, you know, maybe going a little bit deeper, start playing around this, maybe even reject it right here, do the sweep, try to get above it, and then failing at this lower range right here into the new low. That could be the bearish case scenario. So bullish case scenario for KLAY, bearish case scenario for KLAY. I'm very interested in looking for longs all the way from 1.250 to 1.22. These are very interesting ranges in my opinion, so I will be having some alerts there to play some KLAY. So that's it for KLAY. Let's head over to the next pair. Looking at our next pair, we have Waves USDT. Looking at Waves, I would prefer them to hold this high range, but looks like they failed to do so. Now, because they're failing to do so, you're expecting at least a new low. If you're really bullish on it, wait for the new low and look if there will be some kind of accumulation after making the new low, after grabbing that liquidity. If they just dump it and Bitcoin is going down as well, what you're then looking for is you're looking for this next lower range, spanning from 1.7, 1.8-ish all the way to the bottom, right? So this is what I would look for a bearish case and how low it might go. Now, as I said, making a new low can be very bullish as well. They started to create this, you know, this move to the low, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they do something like this, touch the higher range, hold it, and then bounce to the upside. This would be one of my, you know, bullish case scenarios. And for the bearish case scenario, is just all the way moving down all the way to there, and then try to accumulate. Depending on what kind of accumulate pattern you like yourself, it might be a little bit different. So then I would look for something like this. If they then can re-achieve this bottom zone, you're looking for a topside hold and then a blast. If that doesn't happen, then you're looking for, you know, you're looking for a continuation down. However, I am kind of expecting at least some kind of accumulation. Maybe they'll even sweep 11.74, but I will be very surprised if they do. But if they do, of course, that's the more reasons to maybe look for longs if Bitcoin isn't really looking like a disaster, which I don't think it will. Unless it goes to 33K, I don't expect waves to come below 11.74. Non-financial advice, of course. So these are the patterns I'm currently looking out for waves. So that's it for wave. Let's head over to the next pair. For our next coin, we have a new one, IMX USD. Looking at this coin, it has had some, you know, some nice moves. What I'm basically looking for is actually just an origin swing retest. So I'm actually basically looking for them to come all the way back down here to 3.8, looking for them to come back down there and then do a very nice move to the upside, because everything within here has been tested. I'm looking for them to come back down here. The bullish case scenario would actually be to buy it back up to 5.1, retracing a little bit, holding the higher low, pumping up, holding midpoint right here of this block, and then trying to make new highs. Of course, the bearish case scenario would just be where this doesn't happen, where you don't really go up there, just reject the bottom side, maybe go a little bit lower, sweep the origin of the move, go back up, higher low, and then do the same reasoning as here. Now, for some people it might be bearish, for some people it might not be bearish, but for me, even just going down to the origin is a very great opportunity to look for longs. Right here, it looks like this range has just been played and that have done kinda everything that they wanted to. And because I've done everything that they wanted to and haven't actually done any proper price action stuff over discovery to the highs, you're looking for a new low. Now, please remember, a new low can actually be as low as this one as well, and even as low as this one as well. But if price gets below 4.33, I'm kinda interested in looking for longs on IMX, and then I'm of course looking on how to manage my trade depending how high we will go. So that's it for IMX USD, and that's also it for this forecast. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
That's it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you want to get free coaching from one of our top traders, please make sure to check out our Trader 10 supporters page on how to get this free coaching. Thank you very much, and see you later.